Hello everyone. Hi, how are you? This is Kay. Good to see you, and welcome back to my another live stream today. It's the 5th of November. This is on Tuesday. So welcome back to here my YouTube. Looks like camera is blurry. Let me see. Let me adjust the focus. Okay, I think now it's more clear. Okay, all right. So U.S. elections starting, and this is analysis right before the U.S. election, and I will scan some markets and also U.S. indices and gold also, and BTC USD, and today also I wanna touch on the DXY as well. So just to share my view among the markets and see how it's gonna go. Basically, I'm not trading. I'm not gonna trade today or tomorrow. I just monitor the market during the election, and I follow the direction after the result. So basically, as a trend follower, and in terms of the risk management, I don't risk whenever the big fundamental news happens unless I have some positions already. But looks like the markets are now range, so I have no positions at the moment, so I have nothing to hold. So basically today, tomorrow, I just monitor the market and see how the markets are going to be reacted by these news. But yeah, before I start here, let me say hi to everyone. All right, Ichimoku Trader, good to see you. Thank you for joining. And Marvin, good to see you too. Thank you very much for joining as well. Yeah, so I don't trade. I'm not gonna trade during the election days. So it said that when Trump wins the election, then USD becomes stronger, and when Harris Kamala wins, then USD becomes weaker. But we never know until the result actually comes. It's completely unknown. Like previously, the election, Joe Biden versus Trump, that was also unknown too in terms of the market reaction. So this time, lots of analysts says, many analysis and things, maybe directions, predictions, but I prefer to wait and follow the direction after it happens. But for you, maybe interesting to trade, very minimum lot sizing, maybe like 0.01 lot sizing, and see how they move, because this is once in 4 year thing. So this must be good learning lesson for you as well if you trade with a minimum lot size. But if you don't want to trade, of course, you shouldn't trade. But yeah, I think it's going to be a great impact anyways. Okay, okay, he says, Master, I guess you got a deep understanding of the market after reading Ichimoku books and knowing Goichi Hosoda's philosophy. That's exactly right. Yeah, before I read these original books, I would never know how to trade properly with the proper risk management or proper psychology. But after reading them, it was really clear. It made me much clearer, and it gave me more confidence to trade. So yeah, those books changed me a lot, for sure. Yeah, okay. All right, Mountain, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Okay, and also says, you see Elliott waves, which was created by the one person or Bollinger Bands, but Hosoda beautifully combined the theory of the waves and time, and by building a very complete system. That's true. Yeah, Ichimoku is actually not only the indicator, but also the system as a whole. So it's not only buying or selling signals. It's not only to trade, executing the trades, but it's more like holistic viewpoint of the markets, and that's really something different idea or philosophy that he actually presented in these books. And also he says time is more important than the price. This is something I mention time to time on the live stream or Ichimoku 1 to 5 video series. I mentioned that too long time ago. Time is everything, he says. So we tend to focus on how much part because we are all interested in money numbers, like how much the price went up and how many pips the price went down. We tend to focus on vertical axis, but actually horizontal axis is more important. And I totally agree with that. Because let's say the market goes bullish 100 pips. It is 100 pips, but he says the more important is how long it took, whether it's 1 day or 1 week or 1 month, 1 year. How many days, how many minutes or days it took for this market to reach that level. And that actually tells the momentum of the market and the equilibrium of the market too, from Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen viewpoints as well. So time is everything. Time cycles also one of the Ichimoku philosophies that not many other theories or indicators can view. So yeah, it's really unique and very powerful at the same time. All right, psychology talk. Yeah, time to time I will mention psychology topics. So yeah, you can continue enjoy till the end of the live today. All right, JJ, good to see you. Thank you for joining. For the rest of the month, I might not touch USD pairs. Gold might be good. Gold is good, but it's very aggressive, volatile. So today, I will be reviewing the gold too. And oh, I was really surprised. Out of curiosity, I searched Forex. I searched like Forex trading and US election by that keyword. And I got so many people are trading or doing live analysis on gold. And that was quite interesting. Looks like gold has been catching lots of attention of the people. Not myself. I don't really pay attention to gold, but lots of people pay attention to gold these days, especially at the US election. Some people may think that at the US election, the gold may go up, so you better buy now. It's now consolidating, retracing, so gold may be bullish after this. So lots of predictions these days on gold as well. Okay, hello Cole, good to see you. And Robert, thanks for joining. Yeah, no trade today. Right. Vidya, good to see you. And Abraham, good to see you too. CSM, thanks for joining. And you, good to see you too as well. I agree, I don't need the fundamental news to initiate trades because price action will reflect it and give me hopefully opportunities anyways. That's right. Yeah, so basically I don't trade before the news. Okay, hello Jack, good to see you. Thanks for joining as well. He says, hello, I'm here for the first time. Thank you very much for joining. Welcome here. Started to watch your videos that are 4 years old and I like a lot how you teach. Already learned a lot about Ichimoku that I didn't know before. Okay, yeah, that's really great to hear. Like the forecast trend lines and time cycles. Right, Ichimoku offers so many ways to analyze and trade. So hopefully you continue to learn and master Ichimoku in my community. Okay, Fai says, hi Kay, can you please tell why are you giving away your Ichimoku strategy? Why not? Even if I share, I don't lose anything. So why not, right? It's in knowledge. So if I know something, then it's natural to share it or teach it to someone. Something I know to share. So it's like you're asking the professor, why are you giving away your knowledge of mathematics or biology or chemistry, kind of. And it's fun for me too. I like to see the feedbacks and questions, and I like this interaction from myself and from your end as well. Okay, so yeah, let me go into the analysis, and I got some requests on gold. So let me switch screen, and I will first check gold. I was watching the Forex markets, but basically they are not really moving that much today. This is a daily time frame, but looks like they are a bit absent or a bit quiet. So let me check gold now. Okay, so gold has been bullish. Let me check the weekly time frame first. Like I mentioned on the KTS forecast, KTS forecast in weekly forecast on Sunday, 2 days ago, gold has been bullish, but now we see a pin bar last week. And this week has been bullish, but this is to me overbought because the price has been above the Tenkan-sen more than 9 bars and above the Kijun-sen more than 26 candles. So gold can retrace back anytime. However, Kumo shape, in terms of the Kumo shape, it's not too thin. It's becoming bigger and stronger. So Kumo thickness is one of the areas that it's important to view. When the Kumo is too thin, like over here, then it tends to retrace or consolidate. But when the Kumo is getting thicker and bigger like this way, this one tells that the trend is continuous. The trend is continuous. So that's one thing that we can remember. So for me, gold is overbought, but there is still a potential for this bullishness. So I'm watching to see if this week the market closes below the previous pin bar or not on the weekly time frame. That's one. And also in terms of the time cycles, one of the things I noticed is that the retracement phases, like here after the breakout of the Tenkan-sen over here on the week of 1st of July, the market retraced, consolidated 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, 4 candles, right? And then breakout happened. And after that, the market consolidated 3 weeks, 3 dojis, then breakout happened. Then later on, the market consolidated 2 dojis, then breakout. So in this case, this is 4 consolidation and breakout. And then here is the 3 consolidation breakout, and here is 2 consolidation breakout. And now this was last week candlestick was 1 consolidation only. Then the market, if the market breaks the round number of 2800, then gold is going to be continuous. And this may becomes true at the result of the election. So that's another way to catch time cycles. This is also another way to find the patterns in the market in terms of the horizontal axis. So 4, 3, 2, 1. So this was only 1 doji previously or pin bar previously. But if the pin bar breaks bearish, then I think the price goes down to Tenkan-sen. And also, once it breaks Tenkan-sen, it goes to Kijun-sen. Retracement do happen. But if the market breaks the pin bar bullish, then this bullishness will continue because the Kumo has been thicker and bigger. So this is a weekly time frame analysis on gold. Okay, looks like lots of people are interested in gold these days. So yeah, I can analyze it more deeply in terms of the lower time frames, and also I can show some Kushu Ashi technique on this one today. Okay, JKA, good to see you. Thanks for joining. All right. Yeah, Sudahan, good to see you. Okay, Wong, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. All right. Okay, gold is monthly show overbought. Kumo in monthly is very thin. And Kijun Sen is also flat. Okay, so let me check the monthly time frame now. Okay, so monthly time frame, Kumo has been thin, right? Kumo has been very thin, but towards the end, the Senko span B flat and Senko span A is up. So this is actually making the Kumo a bit bigger. But overall, yes, the Kumo has been a bit thin. So in the month of November or December, maybe a bearish bar. Yeah, actually that's a good point. Yeah, the market has been consolidating now, and this week is still, it's so far slightly bullish, but I would say the bullish bar is not too big. And monthly Kumo is thin, but the weekly is up. So this week or next week, it may be bullish, but overall in the month of November could be a bearish bar. Okay, so then if we check the daily time frame now, the daily time frame has been bullish now also. So far, I don't really see any signs of a retracement. From here, the market may be bouncing and goes up also. It broke the Tenkan Sen and Kijun Sen is flat. So that means the market is now consolidating and retracing at the moment. So it may touch the Kijun Sen and go up too. But unless it breaks the Kijun Sen or unless the Chikou span touches the candles, it's still bullish. So yeah, to me, it's a bullish trend still. I don't really see any sign of the retracement from the daily time frame. And also, I just realized that there is a trend line support, like this way. You can also draw the same line on your trading view. So the price may be consolidating or retracing to the trend line and bounce and goes up also can be true. So either way, this is bullish to me. I still continue looking for buying opportunities. But especially after the US election and the market goes bullish, then I think that will be a great chance to buy also. But it depends on like how far it goes, right? How far the market goes bullish after that. So yeah, let's see how it plays out. Yeah, let me check the 4-hour also. So here's a 4-hour time frame. It's range now. There was a Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen dead cross, and the Chikou span breakout happened. So if the market breaks the Kumo, that's called the Sanyaku Gyakuten signal, and the market may go down to the trend line. Somehow the market has been supported by the Senko span B now. So I don't really see the retracement sign yet unless it breaks the Kumo so far. But yeah, now it's consolidating. Yeah, gradually bearish, I would say. It's been a bit from here from the top. It has been reverse N wave or descending P wave more of. So looks like the market is heading towards the downside. Yeah, so this is typical Sanyaku signal, Sanyaku Gyakuten signal. Sanyaku means san means 3, and yaku, yaku means signals. So 3 signals means Tenkan Kijun dead cross, Chikou span break, and the Kumo break. That's 3 signals. And Gyakuten writes like G, Y, A, K, U, T, E, N. So Gyakuten means like a reverse signal. Reverse. So 3 signals reverse. So, Tenkan Kijun dead cross, Chikou span break, and Kumo breakout reverse signal is the direct translation of this Sanyaku Gyakuten signal. So, yeah, it's range now in 4 hour. And also, let me check the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, someone requests also, Lord requests 1 hour time frame as well. Let me go down. 1 hour is also range. The price is within the Kumo. And Chikou span has been touching. And there was a Tenkan Kijun Sen gold cross. But this is now very interesting. So 4 hour is showing bearish, and Kumo breakout, Sanyaku Gyakuten signal is about to happen. But in terms of 1 hour, there was also Tenkan Kijun Sen gold cross, and Chikou span break may happen soon. When Chikou span comes above the candles, then that's called Chikou span breakout. Then once the market breaks Kumo, it turns bullish in 1 hour. So then here is the 4 hour Senko span B as we see earlier. So it doesn't break the 4 hour Senko span B, but instead it breaks 1 hour Kumo, then the whole market turns bullish again. So that's also a possible scenario. So now is the timing to stay away until you see whether the market breaks the 4 hour Kumo or 1 hour Kumo bullish. And what's more, in terms of time, since I emphasized the time earlier, I just wanted to add, and also this is something I mentioned in Ichimoku part 1 to 5 video series a long time ago, is that even if the price level doesn't change, there may be a Kumo breakout, or there may be a Chikou span breakout as well. And this is also true here in 1 hour. We have already Tenkan Kijun Sen gold cross. So then, even if the market goes sideways, like let's say 1, 2 candlestick or so, or 3 candlestick, let's say, if the market goes in a sideways, then Chikou span next candlestick goes into the candle. Then next one is also will be in the candlestick, but 3 bars after will be above the candle, and 4 bars after will be for sure becomes above the candlestick, Chikou span. So even if the market goes sideways, Chikou span break happens most likely. Then as it goes on, even if the market goes sideways, then Kumo breakout may happen here, or for sure Kumo breakout happens here, bullish. Then from here the market may take off bullish as well. So 1 hour, in terms of 1 hour, it's range, but it shows once the market breaks the Kumo, then there is a potential buyer's momentum here. So this is, I think, more practical application of how to use the Kumo breakout without waiting for that to happen. So 4 hour Senko span B is like this way now, and it continues bullish, and there is also the trend line as we saw earlier. The trend line bounce has been happening like this way. So after Kumo breakout, it may touch the trend line or the 4 hour Senko span B, then bounce and goes up as well. That would be the buying scenario. So if you want to buy gold, then one of the way is to wait for the 1 hour Kumo breakout. At this moment, we never know how long it takes. Because if the market goes up from here, then Kumo breakout can happen sooner around this area. But if the market continues to sideways, then it takes like 12 hours or something to the Kumo breakout. So yeah, so that's one of the things we can monitor from today. Okay, hello. Mixo, good to see you. Thank you for joining. All right, and Sudhan, good to see you too. All right, Gabby, good to see you, and Tario, good to see you too. 15 and 5. Since this one is not trending, I don't check the 15 or 5-minute time frame, because even if we do, then all these signals can be fake when there is no trend in higher time frame. So I only check the lower time frames when there's a trend in higher time frames. So that was my analysis on gold. And just like I mentioned before, I just wanted to touch also the Kushu Ashi. Kushu Ashi is another technique that was introduced in one of these original books. Actually, that was introduced on this Ichimoku weekly book. It says Ichimoku Kinko Hyo here, and this is a weekly version, weekly book. In this book, he was mentioning about how to use the weekly candlestick to analyze the market, because some people back then, everything was handwritten, all the candlesticks were handwritten, so people are busy and people may not be able to follow the prices every day. Low and high, open, close, plus 5 numbers of Ichimoku. Some people were too busy to follow. So that's why he came up with the idea of using the weekly time frame, weekly open, close, and high and low, and also the original way to show the momentum through Ichimoku way, and that's called Kushu Ashi. Kushu Ashi. So Kushu Ashi is different from the candlestick. So let me just pop up the Kushu Ashi quickly, and it looks like this actually. So white bars are bullish Kushu Ashi, and blue bars are bearish Kushu Ashi. So basically, Kushu Ashi shows that whenever it's white, it's bullish, and whenever it's blue, it's bearish, and when there is a mixture of blue and white, it's range. So it's really simple. So from Kushu Ashi viewpoint, the trend started from here on the week of the 22nd of July. This is weekly time frame. 22nd of July was the start of the bullish trend from Kushu Ashi viewpoint. And so far, the market has been up for the last 16 bars, 16 weeks. It has been bullish. And Kushu Ashi is also together with the time cycles, I mean Kihon Suchi. Kihon Suchi is the series of numbers which are 9 and 17 and 26 and 33 and so on. So the range, I mean how many bars can be continuous will be captured by one of these Kihon Suchi. So far, the white bullish Kushu Ashi has been up for the last 16 bars, and 17 Kihon Suchi is very close now. It's only 1 bar difference. So that means either this week or next week or the week after, around 1 or 2 differences are acceptable. So it's between 15 to 19 weeks in between. Then the market may retrace or consolidate, and we may see a blue bearish Kushu Ashi on the weekly time frame within the next 1 or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or so. So that's also one of the things that I do monitor and watch the market like in that perspective. So Kushu Ashi is this is another technique that was introduced in this book, and it's a very simplified version of Ichimoku, so to speak, but it works really well too. So time to time I will start to mention Kushu Ashi too, so that you get used to it and you will know exactly how I view the markets from this perspective. So yeah, so from the Kushu viewpoint, the trend started on the 22nd of July, and if I just come back to the candlesticks, it was here, so it was nicely captured, the trend, start of the trend. Then it went all the way up to this way. So that was gold analysis. Okay, so now let me come back to Forex pairs. Let me cover a few Forex pairs, especially USD related pairs, since this is right before the election. So first, let me share my analysis on Euro USD. Euro USD has been range, and now Kijun Sen is flat, and this is range market, and now looks like it's retracing to Kijun Sen. So the target is now 1.0940, and we have a room of now about not so much room to trade on this one. It's only 33 pips to the weekly Kijun Sen. And then once it breaks the Kijun Sen, then it tends to go to the Tenkan Sen, which is 1.0985. So that's the next target. So these targets may be, may be achieved by the US election, and then it may touch one of these levels. Then the market may continue that direction. So that tells that USD is being strong, and Euro is weaker than USD in terms of currency strengths, and that's why Euro USD is now bullish. Yeah, Euro is strong, USD is weak, and that's why this pair is now bullish. So let's see how it plays out. So in terms of technical analysis, this is one of the things that it's interesting to view from the technical viewpoint, that Euro USD, Euro looks to be strong and USD looks to be weak. And let's check the USD JPY. USD JPY weekly is also range, and it's gradually going down. So Kijun Sen is also becoming the target, which is here 150.80. So last week was doji, and this week has been so far bearish bar. So it may come down to the weekly Kijun Sen. So from the technical perspective, from Ichimoku, also it's bearish. USD is weaker, JPY is stronger. Okay, and from the daily perspective, now the price broke the Tenkan Sen today, so it's retracing basically. So so far it's bearish bar today, and it may come down to the weekly Kijun Sen here, 150.80. So at the moment, I don't really see USD to be strong so far. And also let's check the USD CAD. This is another pair I'm really focusing right now, is that because this is forming ascending P wave, and I'm waiting for the breakout to happen. And because once the break happens, I think the market goes up continuously, and I can make some nice pips to the target of 1.4262, and we have about more than 300 pips to that target. So I think that will be another nice market to trade. But so far this week has been bearish. That means USD is weaker than CAD. Right, so if you check the daily time frame, it broke the Tenkan Sen also, just like USD JPY, and now it's heading towards the daily Kijun Sen, which is here 1.3715. So it seems like USD overall has been bearish at the moment in terms of the Forex markets. And then finally, let me check the AUD USD. So AUD USD weekly time frame is now range completely, so no trend basically. And daily time frame is also showing range. The price is exactly within the Kumo, so it's bearish. However, before it was its range. However, before it was bearish, especially at the time of the breakout of this descending P wave, the market broke bearish, and I was waiting for the market to break the Kumo to sell, because that's also a type of Sanyaku Gyakuten signal, like I mentioned before. Again, Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, dead cross, and the Chikou span breakout, then the Kumo breakout. And I think that will be a great timing to sell and follow downtrend as long as it continues. But so far its range, the price didn't break the Kumo. Instead, it's becoming range. So AUD/CAD has like no trend at the moment. So yeah, anyways, I think these are, and also AUD/USD. AUD/USD is now bullish. AUD is strong, USD is weaker. This is daily time frame, and the price broke the Tenkan-sen. So now it's going up to the Kumo or Kijun-sen. So it's bullish bar, bullish trend. So looks like overall, in terms of Forex, USD has been weak now. So what does it tell, right, for the future market? When USD is weaker and weaker, that means gold will be bullish because it's ex-AU/USD. So gold is going to be bullish, and USD pairs to be bearish. I mean, USD base pairs will be bearish, like USD JPY, USD CAD, USD Swiss franc pairs will be bearish. So yeah, that's so far how the markets are reacted right before the US election. And when the election really happens and when the result really comes, then let's see how they react by the news. So then now let me quickly touch on the US index, Dow Jones especially. So Dow Jones, in terms of the weekly time frame, like I mentioned on the weekly forecast, it actually retraced to the Tenkan-sen, weekly Tenkan-sen, which was 41,659. It has retraced, so now still above the Tenkan-sen. So if it breaks the weekly Tenkan-sen bearish, then it continues to the Kijun-sen. So downtrend is going to be continuous. And with that in mind, if you look at the daily time frame also, there was a Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen dead cross. Then Chikou span break is almost happening, and then the Kumo breakout may happen too. Another Sanyaku Gyakuten signal here in the daily time frame, so the price may come down after this. So far, USD indices are also becoming bearish in the very short term. Short term means this Tenkan-sen angle. Tenkan-sen means the short term. Kijun-sen is representing the mid-term, and Senko span B is representing the long-term market momentum. So when short-term Tenkan-sen is bearish, going down, that means the market is down in the short term in this daily time frame. So Dow Jones is at the moment bearish, and here is Nasdaq. Nasdaq is below the Kijun-sen on the daily, so it's more of bearish now. And here is S&P 500. It's also bearish. Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen dead cross is about to happen, and Chikou span breakout is also happening too, and then Kumo breakout could happen too. So I see the sign of the retracements on these US indices so far. So then let me also mention DXY. So DXY has been bearish so far in this momentum. So it's actually going to Kijun-sen. Again, Kijun-sen is becoming a target since it's flat. So 103.16 is at the moment the target, initial target. And then if you look at the daily time frame, it broke the Tenkan-sen. It is, the Kumo is up now, and Senko span A is up, and Kijun Sen angle is also up too. But now, in terms of the weekly overview, it's now range, and daily, I would say, is now retracement at the moment. So it may come down to the weekly Kijun Sen or the previous resistance, then see if it goes up or not. It may go up or down or the sideways. So from here, I can't really see where it's going. So especially right before the news, but right before the US election, we better stay away from this kind of unknown market. So these were my analysis on these markets today I went to cover as a topic. Hello Cheater, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Okay, Ko says, as trader, you sure excited in big event like this election but decide not to trade. It's like you have been betting in World Cup but on final match you watch only bet or no bet. How you manage to resist? Yeah, well for me, you know, I make more profits on the regular markets than the events, and that's why. Yeah, final match is just to, you know, enjoy watching, and I like to also enjoy, I want to enjoy people's reaction at the big event. I want to be more like, I want to observe, I want to be more objective on these final like big matches. But on the regular matches, it's more easier to forecast, it's more easier to trade because they are not aggressive, and that's why I prefer that way. And then I make profits and I compound profits that way. But if I do trade right now, then I know it becomes more gamble, which I never do. So yeah, I know that kind of logic is behind, and that's why I don't jump in the market right now. Because I'm not here to, you know, make profits in one day or one moment. It's, for me, it's a long-term thing. So yeah, let's see. Max says, how to find the momentum strengths in Ichimoku? Does Chikou span helps to know strengths of the momentum? Yeah. Simply when Chikou span above the candle, it's bullish. When Chikou span below the candle, it's bearish. So it's really simple. Chikou span is capturing the momentum of the market, right? So in terms of Ichimoku, bullish means that the buyer's dominant market. Equilibrium is on the buyer side. That's what it means by bullish momentum. So Chikou span is shifted 26 candles ago, and that's it, right? But it actually means a lot like this. So Chikou span is not the moving average, you know. It takes the close price of each candlestick, and it shifted 26 candles ago. That's the Chikou span. But since 26 is one of the Kihon Suchi, they react really well with the price actions right now. Yeah, if Chikou span is useless, then Goichi Hosoda would never put this one. But he put the Chikou span for reasons. Hello, crypto trader. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. And Babak, good to see you too. Thanks as well. And Matt, good to see you too. Kindly analyze HK50. Okay. Hong Kong 50 market is, let's see. So here is the weekly. Now it's consolidating. Oh yeah, so after the market touched the resistance, I think I analyzed this one a while ago. There was a resistance area here. And this time, a few weeks ago, the market was resisted and now consolidating. However, in terms of the weekly time frame, the price is above the Tenkan Kijun Sen and Chikou span above the candles, and that means buyers are not giving up yet. There are still buyers who are trying to push the market up to make profits. So the price may go up from here. Yeah, in fact, it has been supported by Tenkan Kijun Sen on the week of the 14th of October. So to me, it's still bullish. This was also the previous resistances area. So previous resistances are now becoming support. So yeah, this is to me bullish side. Okay, so now let me see. Ichimoku Trader says, Master, I see many times in bullish bearish trend when we have a big gap between Tenkan Kijun Sen, mostly price retrace to Kijun Sen. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, momentum, the gap between Tenkan Sen and Kijun Sen is also showing the momentum of the market. Right. Jara says, I notice you never talk about the exact plan for entry and exits. Is that something you explain in your membership or you just don't do it? I do talk about it in the membership. For now, I just want to cover the as many pairs as possible, and I'm just giving you the bigger picture here. But yeah, I have my entry and exit strategies based on the lower time frames and also based on the Ichimoku itself. Yeah. And also, I don't talk about the entry opportunities right now because this is right before the US election and I don't really see any trends at the moment. If I see trends, then I do mention that, but at the moment, I don't. Okay, let me see. Sunil says, hello, okay, please analyze Nifty. I think it's turning bullish again. Okay, let me see. Yeah, thanks for sharing your idea. It's great. Okay, Nifty chart. This is now still bearish. I mean, this is retracing still. The market touched the Kijun Sen finally today, I mean this week. So this week is now, yeah, from here it may turn bullish, but we have to wait for next week close. If the next week the market closes the pin bar bullish, then it's more likely that the market goes up after that. So yeah, let's wait for the close next week. But yeah, it touched the Kijun Sen. That's something here. Okay, hello James, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Ajit says, hi Master, which is the correct gold cross in stochastic when it's above 80 level? I always make wrong decision at this point and mostly the lines very close to each other when I enter. Please advise, Master. When the lines are together, then you don't see the cross, so you shouldn't use that. You shouldn't. Yeah, you make sure to see the lines be separated, then take that as a signal. Same is true in Ichimoku. When the lines are together, it's not the cross, gold cross or dead cross. For example, in Nifty chart a few months ago was here, for example. Here, this one, Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen are completely together. If I zoom in the market, you see they are completely together, and this is not the cross yet. And then next candlestick, they are still together, so this is not the cross yet. So we have to wait until they separate. Then they finally separate on the next candlestick, I think. Yeah, they separate, and this is the gold cross. That's the gold cross. So you have to wait for the signals or any types of two lines to be separated. Then you will capture more nicer opportunities to enter trades. Yeah. So if you're not sure, so basic rule in trading is, if you're not sure, then do not enter trade. You only enter trades whenever you are sure, and whenever you are able to explain your logics behind of the entries or exits. So yeah, I guess this is right before the US election, and I did some analysis on gold and some Forex markets, USD markets, and also US indices, DXY, and Nifty and Hong Kong 50, and also yeah, some other markets. So yeah, let's see. If time permits, I will do the live stream tomorrow. Otherwise, tomorrow I may be doing the live stream a bit earlier timing than today. So if you can join, that would be great. You can click the bell button to turn the notification on my YouTube so that you get pop-up notification whenever I do the live stream next time, or make the video next time and upload. So yeah, again, this is right before the biggest, one of the biggest events in the world, which is US election, and once in 4 years. So just to study, let's monitor and see how the market goes. And this knowledge and experience will for sure be beneficial when you trade in the future based on the fundamentals. So yeah, please focus on that. Okay, so thank you very much again. I hope to see you again soon. So until then, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you very much.